No, that's just your name. Walter Sparks. But I don't need to know your name to know who you are.
Well, I'm not who you think I am.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. I was late.
Ty made his own decision.
Yeah, sometimes that's clear. Sometimes it is, but sometimes I think, it probably would have been easier if I'd killed myself.
Maybe it would have been. You know, my mother died when I was very young. I don't remember a lot about that time except my father's beard. I don't remember him crying or talking about her. I just woke up one morning and I noticed he had a beard. And it kept getting longer and longer, and he got thinner and he stopped going to work. My mother died, and my father stopped living. And then one morning I woke up and there was a breakfast waiting for me at the table. So oatmeal and sliced banana. And he was clean shaven. And he was crying.
Well, your dad was a very strong man.
He just woke up, and the wind was from the south. And he found he still knew the difference between a hawk and a handsaw.
Visiting room's being painted. You can meet in here.
Got the lab results back on those pills. You were right. It's the same drug.
They must be conducting clinical tests here. The man you pulled out of the river, his name was Winston. The drug was connected to his death, and I think they're covering it up in order to falsify test results. Now, what I haven't been able to figure out is where the blue room is. Somehow it's associated with the deaths.
Okay, only one problem with your theory. The lab says no way the drug is lethal. Worst case, it may cause some depression.
I didn't listen to what they were telling me. Well, I did, but I listened with my eyeballs.
You know, you're really beginning to scare me.
You know, Ray, all communication is a code of one kind or another if you don't understand the language. Well, it makes no sense. They weren't talking about the color blue. They were talking about the emotion. The drug causes depression. They went into the blue room. They killed themselves.
Okay, I'll be back in 20 with a warrant.
Ray, who did you tell you were coming here?
Oh, nobody. Why? I misunderstood the question. I told everybody I know. I told the state's attorney. I told the sheriff. I even told my mother.
Another John Doe? All right.
I don't think they're really painting the visiting room, Frazier.
Take a look at this room. Looks like something out of the Dark Ages. They're probably going to give us shock treatment. I don't react well to shock treatment.
Calm down, Ray. They're not going to do anything like that. They're going to kill us.
Yeah, well, to most people, those would be contradictory thoughts.
He's a real Mountie, and his pal's a real cop. Yes, they're under control. No, I'm not going to do that. Covering up suicides I can somehow rationalize, but not murder, no. You have to think of something else. Yes? I'll be waiting.
coward.
It would appear to be a soundproof room.
You got a better plan?
Yes. Relax.
That's a plan?
The more you struggle, Ray, the tighter it becomes. All you have to do is relax completely. Dislocate your shoulder. And pull your arm out of the sleeve.
Yeah, or you can let me out.
Oh, yeah, that would work too. Hang on 1 second. Deadbolt, keyless entry, sealed frame, hinged from the outside.
There's no windows in the sealed door. You might as well just leave my straitjacket on.
Well, if something got in, with the door being locked, we should be able to get outside.
Oh, did something get in?
Yes. Air. In spite of being in a hermetically sealed room, we haven't suffocated.
You know, there's only one problem with that. We're a lot bigger than air.
Air's flowing through the padding. I sharpened my buckle.
You anticipated cutting your way out of a rubber room?
You got to learn to finish what you started, Martins.
Bolted shut.
Well, Archimedes said, give me a fulcrum and a lever long enough, and I can move the world.
I want nothing to do with this.
You're in, Doc. The appropriate time to have a battle with your conscience has long since passed you by.
Why do I always have to be the fulcrum?
Stop moving, Ray. You're dispersing the energy.
They were here. They were locked in.
Where does that go?
Fraser, I don't think this is the way out of here.
They'll discover we're missing in a matter of minutes, maybe less. By the time I got back with a warrant, there'd be no evidence left to seize. Come on.
If you open your eyes, you wouldn't miss the keyboard.
Well, although I saw the nurse type in the password, I didn't actually see it.
Watching with your ears, were you?
Well, yes, you see, each finger applies a different pressure to the key, so each sounds slightly different. Of course, that varies from person to person.
Well, what did this one sound like?
Something like the tune to I've Been Working on the Railroad.
Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
Last chance, Dinah.
Perhaps it was the refrain. It was Dinah, blow your horn.
Security says they haven't left the building. I had them post an extra man on each exit.
Okay, we got this.
All right, people, back in your rooms.
Which way are they going? By northwest.
Hey, what's going on? They're not here. Who are you looking for?